726 Ks. As soon as they get through Wentworth, they've got no fuel basically for 200 Ks, no mobile service, there's no ice, there's no towns, there's basically nothing. Not only is it remote, it's time critical as well, so we have to fix stuff and fix it quickly.
And then over the radio, it's like, no, we've got a motor and it's dead, gone, nothing. And I'm like, what?
We come around the corner and there was a boat sitting over in the bush there, broken down.
It's a 50K walk to the road, and some of those roads people don't even travel down very often, so.
How would people describe on the rally?
Dave Willersdorf, the man, the myth, the legend.
Dave was on the very first Tinny rally. His motor fell off, sunk to the bottom of the river.
You just don't want to get between Dave and a job that needs to be done.
Dave, in essence, is one of those people you really need on a trip like this.
Well, life is short. We've really only got 18 summers to go out and do something over a summer with them. And you can make those memories. It's been really special, and yeah, I really loved it.
It's just part of the philosophy, I guess. You get to the end, you start something, you finish it.
Righto, first day on the water. We've got the most boats ever. What have we got? 90, I think was our count. Everyone's excited, they're waiting, you know. There's a bit of nervousness about it because people are like, am I going to be able to plane? Have I got too much weight? Just helping them, you know, put their boats in and do little things like that. It just sort of helps ease their mind a bit because it's not as stressful as it is, and they realise that, you know, once you get the day or two down the track. You know, then you get to the Tuesday morning when you leave, and that's when we're on the water, we're going, and that sort of stuff. Or they're not planing, and that's when the problems start. But see how we get on today. So hopefully no breakdowns, but that's what they're chilling rather about: excitement, fun, and the challenge of it all. So anyway, day one, we'll see what happens. We thought it was going to be pretty cruisy. Most people up and planing, they weren't going too bad. And then over the radio,
Mate, we've got a crew called the Setup.
we've got a motor and it's dead, gone, nothing. And I'm like, what? Righto, we're going to pull him out then, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, we are.
Yep, righto, too easy. Righto, but we're mobile now. We've just left the start point, so we'll be, I don't know, what, 15, 20 minutes maybe. Usually we pull in and we'll do a bit of work on it or something like that, and it's like, no, these guys are actually mechanics. They've brought everything they need for it.
We're 99% sure it was the cowpack bike. One thing we did not have as a spare, so I had to take the engine up and put one of the loaner engines on. Yeah, real good. There's about 25 of them. It's the best response ever, I think, actually.
Yeah, they've done half the work, which is good. Makes it easy for us. Get these blokes back in the water and head into Wentworth for a beer, I reckon.
Cheers. Thanks, guys.
They call me Little Dave, Dave Willersdorf. I'm from down near Bordertown, Tilapia Downs, the bottom of the big desert there, doing the road crew. Driving the cruiser with the trailer on with the spare motors in it and carting the fuel. I'm on my third one helping out, went on the very first one. So I wanted to come back and do some more, and when Dan said that I needed a hand to do something, I just jumped at the opportunity to come and give a hand.
Yeah, Dan Willersdorf, expedition or event director, crew, the recovery crew working pretty hard. Not only is it remote, it's kind of time critical as well, so we have to fix stuff and fix it quickly. I have lots to do really at the back of the field, and yeah, it's good to be able to help people and make sure they get to the end. And
1 o'clock lunchtime stuff, I guess. Righto.
Down by the bank, said it cool, cut down where the gum trees lean and the magpies sing. Old girl sleep the Hastings.
Righto, here we are back on the road again this morning. Made some bacon and eggs and got the coffee, made sure we got that for recharging. Got the flies. And the flies this morning. Mosquitoes weren't so bad, but I tell you what, the flies, that's one thing everybody commented on, and even in the UD now, they're bloody buzzing around and they're being very friendly. So yeah, the flies are in great numbers, so yeah, times. Drive from Fort Courage, we've only got, I think it's about 40 minutes or something like that, I think, up to Lock 7. They're going to do a lot of winding. They sort of wind down and then wind back up again, and the river sort of does a fair bit of doglegging and going round, so they're gonna do that. So we've got the easy day today, so yeah.
From the glory days, she was born built by river salt sweat. She was singing them stories. Cheer, but your heart still beats like this. Hey, old Adelaide, keep rolling free. Queen of the
Oh yeah, push me round, that's it. Drift it around there. Good on your trailer.
Everybody got through lock 9 and 8, okay, and then unfortunately one of the Dirty Rotten Scoundrels boats had mechanical problems halfway between 8 and 7, so it's sort of about 15 k's out from lock 7.
So we're heading down the river in that long days, and then heading down there and just ran out of fuel. And I thought, oh shit, drained the tank empty, but filled it and then wouldn't start, primed it, checked fuel, chalk spark, got all that, and then we were dead in the water. So then the mechanics came along.
So we come around the corner and there was a boat sitting over in the bush there. Had no idea what they were doing, so went over there to have a chat. And then we found out they were broken down, so we went and got in there and had a look at it. We found out that it had a high pressure fuel pump issue.
A fuel pump?
There you go.
All right, how are you?
Yeah, Sammy.
I think I'm the lead mechanic.
Yep, so the high pressure pump, it's a 2015 Mercury 60.
Right. 2016 60 Mercury, was it? We won't need to pull the boat out to do that. We'll do it in the water, will we? Or what do you want to do?
Maybe we should put it on the trailer and get it to that camp tonight, and then.
I don't even have the trailer here yet.
Well, can we find out whether we can get it back?
I'm probably going to be a good hour if I go to Renmark. Probably more.
Yeah, I can barely hear you.
You just don't want to hear me.
Put them under tow behind the sweet boat.
Once we worked out the time, we were probably just going to miss the lock.
I was a bit concerned we'd make it to the next lock before it shut down.
We can't pull them out the top side, and that's some of the remote part of it. We couldn't have put them out. We could pull them out once we got them through the lock, and you don't want to get caught the wrong side of it because you could have a very lonely night on your own and not be as enjoyable.
You could always go and get the parts, and we could possibly keep time to Bunny Ball's place or something. So get on the phone, get out of there, and get going over there.
Righto, well, has anyone rang them to see if they got a part? I assume they haven't.
Marine Centre, Justin speaking.
We've got a 2015 Mercury 60 that's done a fuel pump.
No, we're Yamaha, we're not Mercury.
Ah, righto. Well, there you go. I don't know why they told me to ring you guys. There you go. OBST. Why won't anybody talk to me? Is yours a 60?
No, my motor.
Yeah, 30. Didn't think it looked big enough.
You said.
Could have pinched that one. Got a 60 Merc that's done a fuel pump. I think there's a 60 up at the station, so we're going to see if we can get no, there's 150 Merc up there, so I think we're going to see if we can get the fuel pump off that. I'll see what I can work out.
I'll try again.
Yep, righto.
Okay.
Righto, see ya, bye. Bye. This is the problem with those big motors. They're good, they're great, we just can't do much with them, and when something goes, if they haven't got the parts, yeah, we've got to chase them down. So it's a bit harder for us to jump back and forth, but they start the rally, they finish the rally, so we do the best we can to make it happen. So, yeah, anyway.
We hammered it hard as we could. Poor old boat was working pretty hard to get.
So I went up ahead and had a chat to the lockie.
We got them through lock 7, and then the boys were there, the Daves were there with the land crew, and we managed to get them out and get them sorted.
Hello, Leroy speaking.
Hi Leroy, it's Dave here. Good, I've got a 60 Merc that's got 2015 model that's got a fuel pump gone.
Sorry mate, I don't have one in stock. I can obviously get one out of Mercury, but that's probably not going to help you out until you probably wouldn't see it till Friday.
Righto. Luckily I was able to get a guys to pull out a fuel pump from a motor they had on their showroom floor. That'll be awesome. Because they'd never any in stock, and there's going to be 3 days. It wouldn't be until Friday, so 3 days later to actually get the part. So they were lucky enough to pull that out, send us to us. Oh, I went and picked it up. So picked up a $500 part.
Put on a trailer. Jules jumped in with the mechanics in their boat and headed down to the station. Somewhere in the background, all the support crew organised
whatever needed to be organised to get this little replacement part.
Don't worry, fellas, help is on the way.
Okay, cool, thank you. Bloody wonderful.
Early that morning, it's wet. This is black clay, so sticky as, slippery as.
And then and first thing in the morning, we put the fuel pump in it and got it all running again.
2 utes together with a snatch strap to make sure when we put the first one in, it was going to be able to pull itself back out. Especially with the weight of the boat and everything as we were going in, we didn't want to just lock everything up and then start losing a cruiser into the water as well. And we had a few stars aligned for us there, luckily, to be able to get that boat back in the water. But seeing them leave again, and they were like pretty much hugs and kisses all around for everybody because they were back in the water. They were just stoked that they could continue the rally, and that's part of being a support crew. That's what we're there for. That's what we do. So.
And then we're back on the water and didn't miss a beat since. So.
You ever notice how the Murray's got moves? Some mornings she's mirror calm. Other days she's brown and wild, but right now she's perfect. Down by the Murray, where the red guns lean, where the white...
Into Flushes Bend. We've got another vehicle we've got to pull out. Boat we've got to pull out at the moment. Phone's died, so I've got no communications at all at the moment, bar the UHF. Went to set the alarm the next morning, phone wouldn't unlock. What's wrong with the phone? It's had a slight crack in the bottom corner for about the last 3 or 4 months. Hadn't been a problem, but now it won't do the swipe thing to unlock it, whatever else. So all our chats and everything through the group, all the alerts when stuff break down, the whole kit and caboodle, I'm just dead in the water. So they're waiting for me to get there so I can help drop a boat off the top of my roof. A lot of the crew, there was a few words said a couple of times, I think, because they said, where the f is Dave? And what's going on, whatever else. The guys had a breakdown.
Oh, sorry.
I was wondering what you were doing.
Oh, we bought a bit of a lemon. We picked it up off Facebook Marketplace 3 weeks ago. Come the third day, wasn't charging, losing all power.
But basically with the E-Tech, unfortunately, if you don't have a scan tool, there's not much you can do with them. So we
get there, get it off. Get a motor on it, Gradura. It's a good motor, that too. Put it in the water. It's a short shaft motor. We don't have another long shaft. Let's try it.
Dave's experienced in short and long shaft motors.
Yeah, that's right. Where is it? No, it's further up.
Always gonna run.
Let's try it. Didn't work. Oh no.
Got a few options. We're on about plan D, but we can put these guys in Sam's boat, the mechanic's boat, and then we just got to find a boat for the mechanic now. So we're just short one long shaft motor. So we might try and buy another long shaft 30 if we can get hold of one. Otherwise, I've got another boat in Mildura, but which means we've got to go back to Mildura to get that.
They ended up taking the mechanic's boat, and then we had a bit of jug around with people to here to go there and whatever else that these guys can continue on the Tinny rally. Dan, we end up tracking down a long shaft motor, and of course, where's that?
All the way back to Mildura again. And
Wait!
Well, I'm mission with the boys. They sent Sam, who's a mechanic, they sent his brother Tom, they sent him with me because he had a working phone and mine's still not working.
I volunteered to jump in the ute with Dave and go and help him buy
another second-hand motor from one of the dealers at MN Marine.
So off we go. First stop, Paringa Bakery. Important priorities. 2 pies and 2 bits of snot log, as he called them.
Just leaving Mildura again. The second time this week, third time this week. What are we, 200k to where we're going to go? Quarter to 5 on a Friday. Just before that, we got a call from Dan. How are you? Dan says. I'm like, oh yeah, all right. He goes, thinking about sending you back to Mildura because we need the other boat. I'm like,
Dad.
what? Like, they regroup, have a recovery tonight, a few beers, go over today.
They're long days and they're stressful, and you might have a good time that night and have a few beers and you're up at 6 a.m. Fixing something.
Justin, who's our sweet boat, He hires out a couple of tinny boats.
So, of course, a couple of the lads decided on the third day that they'd do a bit of a side mission around Renmark, found the creeks.
There was a bit of wind coming around the corner and the tinny was, slapping a decent amount.
Took off out of Barry, tried getting up on the plane and feet started getting a bit wet. So like, hang on, that's not just 1 or 2 litres, we're talking like 80 to 100 litres of water in the bottom of this boat that's only 3.9 metres.
Unfortunately, they obviously hit something, and by the time they got down to Lock 4, the boat was leaking pretty badly.
Matt's there, pulled one of the jerrys out, undoes the floor, starts bailing out in the lock, and I reckon I was bailing out water as quick as the lockie was emptying the water out of the lock, so in a bit of a chance. Just won the first out of the lock, found the sandbag straight away.
And here's a boat docked up, and he goes, oh, that's not good. Yep, they've pulled their boat out whenever your boat's out of the water, dry docked, never good. Anyway, he goes, hang on a minute, I think that's my boat. Yes, sure enough, his boat, dry docked, his hire boat.
And then we found the crack, which was right on the keel line. Pretty much at the water line at a plane. And that crack was 150, 200 mil long.
We managed to locate an amazing young fella in Loxton, Cody Heinrich, who was really obliging and opened his shop up on Saturday morning, and we managed to get those boats welded up, and pleased to say neither of them have taken on any water since, but yeah, it was a bit touch and go there for a while.
Just saying a few guys on the river. Past them, all going good. Still wave out there, pretty cool. Had a couple of breakdowns, just wiring issues. Everyone's pretty good, so we'll getting ready to get into Overland Corner Hotel. Just a great little pub, and I say little because the double doorway at the front, I think they made for this huge entrance is like a normal doorway for me, but anyway, where the hobbits built it, I reckon, I don't know, but anyway, bloody. Made it into Overland Corner, which is good. Not too many breakdowns today, which is good. A couple this morning, so that was all right. Finally got here back with the crew, Dan and Sam. So been able to get into a couple of beers, which is good. So might have a few more this afternoon and settle in for a few. Hopefully no one breaks down from now on. We'll be right. So day 6 was pretty uneventful. It was actually good. We did a little bit of a pub crawl, chopped a couple of great pubs. That was good on that day, and pretty much uneventful, which is good. Until last night when someone said, I think I've run the motor dry on oil and it's got a bit of a bad knock in it now. Anyway, got up this morning, we left Swan Reach, head down, we get into Madam. We didn't have a super early start. I think we hit the road at about 7:30, quarter to 8. Just got down here, started setting everything up for the finish line and organising stuff for the guys when they come in and get a phone call.
How you going? I'm sitting down here wondering whether I head that way, whether I take motors that way, whether I take the trailer that way. I don't know what I'm doing.
We boosted it back up there with the trailer.
All the way back to Swan Reach. So, not fun, but anyway. As part of the support crew, it's what we do. So.
Sam had just dropped it there. He goes, nope, no worries, and left poor Tom there again, just waiting there for us in the boat. So poor Tom got dropped again.
I had to jump out of the boat again and jump in the car with Dave again, which was, I said I was never getting in the ute with him again, but I didn't have a choice.
What do we have? We had no tennies left on roofs. We had three engines taken out of the trailer, and a mechanic boat getting used. So one of the staff boats in essence getting used in the rally. But everyone finished, everyone had a great time. Once again, you start the rally, you come on the rally, we get you there.
Yeah, it's rewarding. Like everyone's in a really good mood on the last day and people have de-stressed a lot and the river gets under your skin, as Justin likes to say, and really becomes partier and calms everyone down, and everyone's so friendly on the last sort of 48 hours.
The river does something different to you, I think, at times. And every rally I've done, they just get to the end and they're just so excited. It's like, yes, we've done it, we've made it. Like it's ticked off their bucket list. And then they get to the end, whether they broke down, whether they didn't, they did it themselves unassisted, didn't even see us once, whatever it might be. They all say they have a great time. They all want to come back. It's awesome.
What we stand for now, I think, is that no one gets left behind, and we've got an amazing team that problem solves, fixes, keeps things going, keeps things mended. We've got a well-oiled machine now, so it's good.
All the participants on the rally, when they come to the end, they're always commenting on how good the support is and how legendary the crew is.
And to see the excitement on their faces just makes you want to get excited. If you can help someone get there again, that's probably why we do it. I don't know, help out, because it's as much fun for me as what it is for them, especially when you see the excitement they get out of it.
I just think you've grown a lot already, and it's just going to keep growing because it's just so much fun.
So put this on your bucket list.
I mean, and yeah, everyone has to tick it off their bucket list.
It's a very Australian holiday.
But I also got to see a part of Australia that I would not ever have probably seen.
No, you can only see one.
Only see, but yeah, exactly.
Been a hell of a journey, and it's been 7 days of just a full-on adventure.
Bring the adventurous people on more adventures, basically. We get a legendary bunch of people that come on the Tinny rally, and we want to keep those people together doing fun stuff.
We don't know what the future holds, but at the moment I'm really enjoying it, and it's an awesome thing to do. That's it. The end is here.
Signing off.
Signing off. We're out.